Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another property tour. And guys, we are back in Monte Vista today. We're going to be looking at this unique 3-story property here. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. So before we do, as we do every tour, let's just take a quick spin around so we can see the street and surrounding properties for the home that we are going to be looking at today. This address is 215 East Mulberry Avenue, Unit 215-2, here in San Antonio, Texas, 78212. And it's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath property, 3 stories, 2,350 square feet. And it goes on market tomorrow, listed at $560,000. So let's begin. First thing we're going to notice here is that we're on this main street right here, where you are going to get a lot of traffic. You can see the traffic lights right over there. You can see the cars passing by. Here is the entrance into the community. There is a monthly HOA here for the property, and then here is the property itself. So, not a fan of the busy street behind us. At the same time, I just came from inside the home. You can't hear any of that noise. I also do like the fact that you have this enclosed front yard here. You have some great little greenery here to kind of add a little additional privacy. I would probably continue that over here as well. But let's go into the front yard. You can see it's relatively small, but at the same time, it's well manicured, nicely landscaped. This looks like turf over here, which is great for kids, dogs, and playing. And then, of course, you do have some soil, some gardening area, planting area, and then we have a nice little side yard. But before we go over there, let's just kind of take another look from the front yard. We got some great trees up here providing us with some great canopy. So great shade over here in the front yard, in the corner. For being so exposed on the left and the front, you actually feel really nice and cozy here in this yard. So it's a great yard. Here's the side yard. It looks like we've done some raised garden beds over here. And then we have our 2 units over there to the left. So nice little area. I do like the way they've kind of enclosed this. And I do like that they already have these raised garden beds there for you. So we're looking at a 3-story here at 215-2. Looks to be like an all stucco material exterior. And let's go inside. Dun, dun, dun. So we have a normal sized door here. It does appear to be a nice solid door. When we come in or open the door, we're greeted here on the first floor with some 12 by 12 tile and then some wood staircase, banister, and wrought iron bolsters. We do have a nice little chandelier right up here in our entry foyer. Super cute, really nice first floor landing. I love the paint color in here. And then, of course, we have a nice little area here that they've decorated out. All in all, the landing or the foyer here is nice size. It makes you feel welcome. It's not too small. And then, of course, that takes us up to the second floor, which is our main living area, so to speak. Here in the first floor, we're going to have a full bedroom right over here with a full bathroom and then a closet. This door here takes us into that closet and then our garage access. Now, this bedroom here is a bedroom. The way they've kind of have it outfitted right now is more of perhaps a living room, sitting room, exercise room. You can see we have the Peloton here. We are dealing with a darker green. It looks like they did a complete soak of the room. So we have the walls and the ceilings. And then of course we have carpet here. Now, tiles in good condition, carpet throughout the home definitely needs to be replaced and or addressed in one form or the other. So good size first room here on the first floor. You have the two natural light sources up here against this wall. And then we have access to our full bathroom. So here we have a nice sink, the tile changes, toilet, and then we have the full bathroom. This one is also a soak. Oh, well, no, they left the ceiling white. Okay, so almost a soak, but we still continue this dark green color in here. And then the sink, it looks like we're dealing with cultured marble here. And then we have some super cute little hot and cold handles there. And then this takes us in to what is supposed to be the closet. As you can see here, plenty of storage space. Doesn't necessarily currently look like you can put clothes in here. We have a wall here with the shelf, but at the same time, you can see the system is here where you can easily convert it to holding clothes, hangers, etc. So this closet takes us back over here into, on the left side, we have our main entry door, and then to the right is that garage. But before we go there, let's just kind of go back through this first room here, because I do like that the spaces here, it does appear to be a little isolated here on the first floor, but it could be a great bedroom apartment kind of setup for maybe multi-generational living and or, you know, an older child that could have their bedroom down here, or it could be like this now, you know, maybe a little more informal space where you can watch TV or exercise, but good space here. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the paint color, but it's, you know, they did it consistently in this room and the next room. To each his own. Over here, we're gonna go right into our garage. So our garage is on our first floor. Oh, and I forgot to mention the elevator portion, but I will. So in our garage, it's a 2-car garage. I'll just take you for a quick spin. Nice size 2-car garage. You have the double garage doors. You have a couple of mechanicals in here, air handler, water heater, and then we have some additional storage spaces in those other closets as well. But they're pretty full right now, so I won't take you to those, but we do have our garage space here. And then you come into the home here, and then you'd have to take the groceries upstairs. Now, before we go back into the house, let's take a look at this exterior from the garage, because you can see you don't have a driveway here, so your vehicles would have to go inside the garage. But I've been told that all the parking is for guest parking as well. So you can park your cars in the garage and then your guests can park out here. Here's a look at the unit from the back side. And then you can actually see the overall height of the 3 stories from here as well, a little bit better than from the front yard. But 2-car garage, bring your cars in here. And then of course, all of the other parking spots available, you could have your guest park there as well. Okay, so let's go back into the home. Let's see what's that over there. Okay, I saw a little, looks like a a washer and dryer where maybe it used to be, because the washer and dryer is on the third floor, I think. Third floor. Okay. 2-car garage. Heading back into the house. Let's close that up. And then we are on our first floor. He mentioned that this is already pre-designed, ready for an elevator. So you can put an elevator in here. I think if we put an elevator in here, you lose your closet space, and then potentially we lose the ability to call this a bedroom unless we add a closet here somewhere else. But an elevator, it is ready for an elevator, and in this case, that'll alleviate what is always my concern, which is how am I gonna get the groceries up? So garage, elevator, up. But without the elevator, garage, groceries, and then up the stairs. So point of interest. To bring groceries up into your home, you're gonna have to climb the stairs. We do have this beautiful hardwood floor throughout the main living area, which is right here on the second floor. I really do like this second floor, probably a little bit better than I like the first floor, because the first floor, we have that 1 bedroom and the full bathroom and the garage, but it's not until you come up the stairs where the second floor really just opens up the entire space. It's so nice up here. We have all of these windows, light sources are great. The wood flooring is beautiful. This is your living room and dining room combo. Massive space, so great amount of ability to move and design this with your furniture. We have a wood burning fireplace right here. We have these plantation shutters right over here and there. And then of course we have our landing and our stairs taking us to our third floor. But I really do like the second floor. It's so pretty. We have these beautiful arches. I like the paint color here as well. I feel like this second floor is like a mood floor. It's really nice, really warm. It feels great in here. It really, really does. Comparatively speaking to the darker green room where, you know, wasn't unsure how to feel about that space, but definitely feel really nice up here in this space. Love the arches. Here's our powder room. So we have a half bath here on the second floor. This is kind of done with a black/gray. They also did a color soak up here as well. So we're completely, you know, just in this dark box. And then we have, you know, more original floor here. You know, I like it, but, well, maybe. All right, anyways, so that's the half bathroom. I do like that there is a half bathroom up here though. And then over here, we have a breakfast area, which is really great size. We have more natural light sources. And then over here off to our right, we have our really nice laid out kitchen. So I like the kitchen. You can see the hardwood floor continues. We have granite countertops. We have great tile backsplash. I love these kind of little nooks here that we have in our cabinetry here with our books. And then our little, display area here. We have the tile that goes up all the way to the ceiling, which is great. It reaches our crown molding. And then we have our stainless steel appliances, refrigerator here, oven and range there, dishwasher there, and then we have our 50/50 sink here, and then we get this window right above the sink, again letting in more of that natural light. So kitchen's really nice, refrigerator, great size, And then of course, right next over here, you have your pantry. So I actually really like the kitchen for being 2,350 square feet. The kitchen is really well laid out, and I think it's a pretty good amount of space. Pantry's decent, decent sized pantry. As you know, we have a full house in my house, so I would say that pantry is a little small for our family, but that's because we eat a lot. So good kitchen area for sure. Really pretty, very well laid out. Really just like the kitchen. It's really a nice kitchen. Of course, and then back over here, we have our breakfast area. We do have updated lighting fixtures. Seems like pretty much throughout the house. I love the breakfast area here, and then I love the powder room being there. And then of course, how this beautiful arch takes us into our main living area. It's a beautiful space. Really, really beautiful space. And then the stairs take us back to our main entry. Now, I missed this when I was given the tour, but this property here on the second floor, we actually have access to this outdoor exterior balcony that is right here. Super cute space. I think my wife would love this space. Perfect for coffee. We do have this kind of decor tile out here. It's a little smaller of a balcony in the sense of, you know, I think it could fit nicely 2 to 3 chairs, but it's a great little view. So that was the neighbor over there, and then here is the area where I started the video. There's our main street here, and then you can see our yard. So I do like the balcony. I'm a fan of balconies. I'm a fan of exterior spaces. So I think this is a great exterior space. And then again, it's right off of the second floor living room here, which is really the showcase piece in this house, in my opinion. All right, let's go to the second floor. So we have this really wide landing. We continue more with the wood floors, and then we take the stairs up, and we are greeted with a completely carpeted third floor. The carpet definitely, as we talked about before, needs to be addressed with either new carpet or some serious TLC. We have this really great landing up here. This is our wash room. So our laundry services is right here on the third floor. And then we have bedroom, full bathroom, bedroom, full bathroom. So 3 bedrooms. Each of these bedrooms has their own bathroom, and then we have a half bath. Let's start with this bedroom here. This bedroom here is on the back side of the property. Really nice space. You can see we have some pretty big furniture in here, but this is a really great amount of square footage for this bedroom. You wouldn't know it was a secondary bedroom. We do have these Jack and Joe closets here that kind of take our way through. And then we're over here, back on the other side. So good closet space. Again, I'm a huge fan of the light source, so great light source here. And then we have this full bathroom, kind of going back to some of the older tile that we saw downstairs. Nice vanity, single vanity, toilet, and then we have a tub shower combo. And then back out here, we're back in our landing. And over here on this side, here we have storage. Over here on this side is the last bedroom. This one's being used as the primary. Really big bed, nightstand, and then our dresser over here. And I say that because even with all of these big furniture pieces, we really still do have some great space out here. Great space in the bedroom. Light sources here and here. And then really nice closet. Now, there's a desk in this closet, but that's because there's a window in this closet. In the window, you have a great view of downtown San Antonio right there. It's so pretty. Let me see if I can get that for you. It's over in the distance, but great shot of downtown San Antonio. So, primary, great space, primary ensuite here, jetted tub here, walk-in shower there. I do like how this is set. It looks really nice. Then toilet. So we don't have a water closet, but you do have a toilet. And then we have hers and his double vanities here. Some nice knee space over here. And then this shower is really nice, really big. So nice shower, nice primary bathroom, nice primary bedroom. And that is it for this property. It is going to be coming to market here in the next day or so. Let's finish up downstairs, which I think is where it's like the heart of the home, if you will. And I'll just do a quick recap of this super cute property that is available for sale. Once again, guys, this property will be listed at $560,000, 2,350 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, built in 2006. It does have a monthly HOA. I believe he mentioned it was $450 a month. And there is not a community center for the neighborhood, but it is a really nice condominium property here in Monte Vista. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for today's property tour. If you like the property tour, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this home or buying and selling in San Antonio, please feel free to reach out to me. 224-634-8877 is my cell phone, or you can call me or email me at joelleos@kw.com. You can also just check the description. You'll find all contact information there as well. All right, guys, thank you again so much. Super appreciate it. And until next time, God bless.